Hey everyone, this is the Bearded Zeno, and this is going to be my top 10 Hot Toys that I have in my collection currently. And just so you know, I don't have any of the more and more releases. I'm still liking Harley Quinn, still liking Doctor Strange, none of the Netflix heroes. Got those all in order. Old Man Luke, all that stuff. It's all in order, just still on payment plans and things like that. So this is just what I have here currently. I could have waited probably about a month or so to do this video, but I feel like doing it now, just because I'm in Hot Toys spirit, I guess you could say. But I just been looking at my collection here lately and just like, damn, that's a really good figure. That doesn't get enough good love. Oh, that's a really good figure. That doesn't get nowhere near enough love it should. Or like the old stuff is replaced by the new stuff and things like that. So I just wanted to share the top 10 of my collection that I absolutely love, that always draw my eye, that I always love reposing, because they're amazing, amazing figures. So first up is going to be number 10, and that is going to be the Winter Soldier. And this figure is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. The only thing that's a little weird about it is the joints on the arms. That's just the way it's aged. Like, this arm seems too skinny, and this one is just a little too noticeable, I think. I never saw the Civil War one, so I'm not sure how the Civil War one's different from this one, if it is or not. But other than that, this figure is awesome. Of course, you have the buttons that fall off, which I am missing a button right here, I believe. Yeah, right there. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but you know, whatever. But other than that, like, this is a great figure. And just like what I'm going off for favoritism, it's shelf presence, how much fun it is to pose. I'm not really taking the value into account for me. Sometimes it could creep in here just because you get a lot of shit, or it was like, oh, this is a lot of stuff with this figure, or things like that. But for me, it's all shelf presence and accuracy. Does it look like what it should look like, and does it look imposing on the shelf? You know, and is it fun to pose? That's the three that so shelf presence, accuracy, and posability. So that's what I'm judging on best here. And I'm going to do something different for this. As you see, this is just the normal videos that I always do, and honestly, I just film it just like I have in the natural light inside here. But I recently got this lamp. I've had it for, well, about 2 months now. And I bought it specifically for doing figure reviews and just haven't done it yet. So, let me know if you think this looks better with some light on. That's just a low setting, medium, and that's the bright. So move it around, just get some highlights, things like that. Maybe have it like that, just where you get some highlight light on it. Just get some shadows casted on the figure, you know. But of course that looks dope. But I guess that's hard to do, overhead lighting like that, with this thing at least. But I just got running on AA batteries on now, but you can't plug it into the wall, so that's pretty cool. I just don't have the proper plug, I don't think. But yeah, let me know if you like the way this looks. Like, I got it on high right now, but that's low settings. Yeah, it's off. Not bad. So let me know if you like it with the light on or off, because yeah, this definitely shows more detail. Even if I just have it on a low setting like that, I think it shows a lot more of the highlights, the shadows. You see more detail where the way it dances and everything. So I'll keep the light on for the duration of the video. Actually, I might start it with, I'll start each segment with the light off and then turn it on, so you can see something like that. Because I've always thought about adding lighting, because that's the one thing my videos has sorely lacked. And my excuse has always been like, well, I just like to show the way it's going to be on my shelf and things like that. But really, I just didn't feel like paying $100 for the lighting. But this thing was only $20. So I don't know. So we'll see. Let me know. Like I said, let me know in the comments down below what you think about the lighting and everything. I think that bright's a little too harsh. I know, it could come out pretty good in the end. But yeah. Let's move on to the next segment. I'm an idiot. I forgot to tell you why I like this figure. I just said, oh, it's great, and then I started talking about my light. Well, actually, the thing I said was about the negatives about the art. Mainly, it's just the shelf presence. Especially when you have the mask and the goggles on. This thing looks imposing as all hell. They just like do like a pan down. Just the pose I got him in currently. It just looks so good. Got that grenade launcher that he used on Nick Fury's like SUV. Really, really nice. I mean, look at that. This This looks exactly like Winter Soldier. It's really good. And the unmasked head's pretty spot on too for the time that they made it. It's like if you look at all the head sculpts that came out around the time that this figure came out, a lot of them haven't aged too well, but this one has. This one has pretty well, I think. Like that Star-Lord one, oh god. Ugh. And that one came out after this. That Star-Lord one, ooh, that one does not look good now in comparison to the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 one. That one is amazing. But yeah, that's the angle right there. Just like you can see the arm, you can see the face creeping over. Like, oh, that's really cool. So good. See, this figure looks amazing. That's why I like it. It's just such good shelf presence, especially when you have the arm display like this. That is so cool. All right, now we're gonna move on to the next segment. Okay, now here's the first controversial pick at number 9, nonetheless. So we're already getting into the nitty gritty. And it is Purple Coat Joker. I fucking love this figure. People give it shit because the coat. I don't care. I even did in my video where like, yeah, it does stain it. I don't care. I bought it for the fucking coat. I didn't buy it for the shirtless look. I bought it for the fucking coat. I don't care if it stains the fucking body. I know. That's why I spent $250 on this. It was for the coat. Okay? Sitting there right there. Now, obviously, shelf presence is number 1 with this thing. This is king. I love this goddamn pose. So good. But if you go back and watch my review of this guy, you can see I have so many good poses with this. I even use the other head sculpts. This isn't even the head sculpt that came with this. I think, yeah, this is the Arkham head sculpt. And then I have the Tuxedo head sculpt on the Arkham figure, and then I have the head sculpt that came with this on the Tuxedo figure. So, yeah. To me, like, all the head sculpts are interchangeable, and like, even if you plop that head sculpt on this pose, I honestly, that might help it, but I prefer this head sculpt on this. So, yeah, like, all the head sculpts are interchangeable for all the Jokers, for me. So it doesn't really make a difference, because it's not like a different hairstyle or anything like that, it's just facial expressions. So, yeah. But, yeah, like I say, technically, this is not the head sculpt that came on this guy, so, you know, if you want to nitpick me for that, nitpick me for that, but I absolutely adore the way this figure looks. So now let's go ahead and turn on the light, just so you can see. Oh, that's so good. I don't have a turntable, so I'm doing this all by hand, I'm sorry. God, this jacket looks so good. That light's catching all the little accents and details too, I like that. God. So yeah, I absolutely adore this figure, and you should definitely have one of these in your collection if you don't. They're still currently on sale for Cyber Monday and for Black Friday at Sideshow. What the fuck? You should have this in your collection. It is an amazing looking figure, and it's fun to pose. The accessories this comes with are amazing. And if you have any other DCEU figures like a Batman or the Deadshot or a Harley, it poses so well with those for photos. So you're literally just shooting yourself in the foot by not owning this figure. It's amazing. Don't let the dye worry you if you plan to keep the jacket on anyways. Unless you're one of those people like, well, I'm going to keep the figure for 2 months, then I'm going to sell it. I don't spend $250 on figures for things I'm going to sell. Right? I don't have that kind of money to sling around. I don't bring enough views to do like Clipper King does, where I buy the figures just to do the review and then sell them on. I can't do that. I don't have the means to do that. I buy figures that I want to keep. Figures that I absolutely have to have. And I absolutely had to have this. I had to have the jacket. It looks amazing. And I don't care about the staining. So, there's my explanation. Okay. Rant over. Moving on to number 8. Number 8 is Kylo Ren from The Force Awakens. This figure got a lot of shit when it came out because it didn't have an unmasked head sculpt. That's about it, really. He's like, I don't have the unmatched head sculpt. I don't want it. I would rather have a full Kylo Ren display like this anyways. So the way they've done it is, you know, they have this one with the masked head, and then the Last Jedi one's going to be the unmasked head, and that works out perfectly for me. It does, because this is his primary look from The Force Awakens, and from what it seems like in the marketing, he's going to be unmasked a lot in The Last Jedi. So that works out perfectly for me, because I would prefer the unmasked look for The Last Jedi anyways. So yeah. And I had to have a Kylo Ren with the mask on no matter what all the time. I've used this lightsaber so much that the batteries are dead. Like, this is the first time I've killed batteries in my Hot Toy figures. Like, all the other Iron Man ones and everything, like, I took them out of the Iron Mans. But, like, I never let the batteries run down or anything like that because I barely ever use them. It's just like, oh, okay, look at this thing. But for this one, I would occasionally turn it on in the dark and just be like, that's cool. So, yeah, let's go ahead and turn on the light and just give you a few little accents real quick. Oh, this thing. Again, the main thing with this is just shelf presence. It's like all you gotta do is just get the slap in the arm and just have the fist. And this thing just oozes Kylo Ren's anger. It really does. Oh, this thing looks great from any angle. And I wish the batteries were okay in this thing. But they're dead. They're absolutely dead. I need to take them out. But, oh man, I fucking love this figure. Just the way I got it posed in front of my First Order Stormtroopers. Which I still need to get a Captain Phasma. But anyways, these things look absolutely amazing. And these are still in stock at Sideshow. So, I don't know what you guys are doing. Add this to your collection if you're a Star Wars collector. Really. Yeah, like that. The bright's too harsh. That's just right. Anyway, yeah, this absolutely should be in your collection if you're a Star Wars collector. Because it is beautiful. It's an amazing figure. Go buy it. Now. What are you waiting for? Go. I'll wait. Number 7 on the list is Nightmare Batman. I adore this figure. I adore this design in general. I want to see a whole movie about this Batman, about the world that he was in. I think this thing is really interesting. Just a Mad Max type world with Batman. Oh, that's so good. And of course, the screaming head sculpt. That is amazing. That is spot on to Ben Affleck from the movie. I still need the standard BVS Batman Batfleck figure. I got the armored one. I've got the Nightmare one. Thinking about getting the battle damaged armored one. But I need the regular. So bad. I missed out on the Suicide Squad one. Like, that one was up for maybe 2 minutes on pre-order. It made me so mad. I was at work. I couldn't do anything. Ugh. So, yeah, this represents Batfleck in my collection. Let's go ahead and turn on the light just so you can see the extra accents and everything. Like I said, please let me know in the comments down below if you like the light being on for the reviews. Just because you don't know whether or not I want to keep using that. Oh, that looks great. That looks really great. I like that. So let's, of course, you got the big ass pole hanging on the back. That's the one thing that's bad about these BVS figures. I don't have a turntable. This sucks. Oh, especially with this weird oblong looking base. Oh my god. It's not an oval or a square. It's a weird shape. But yeah, this is an amazing figure. Absolutely amazing. You should own it. If you don't, it'd be hard to pick up because it is sold out. This thing sold out very quickly. Very quickly. So, yeah. Definitely try to add this to your collection if you can. Like, the really negative is the hands like to pop off. Because just the way it's designed with the extra wrap and everything and bending in the coat knocks it off. And then it's a little bit of a pain. And there's no extra grip hand for the gun, so you kind of got to fake it. But other than that, it is beautiful, amazing shelf presence, fun to pose. Like, go back and watch my review for this guy. I got him climbing on top of my alien warrior. It's just so cool. I love that picture. You should own this figure. Absolutely should own this figure. Oh, it's so good. Next up, coming in at number 6 is the Rey and BB8 set. I just included it as the set because that's what I own. I don't own the single card one. I meant to go back and buy that just so I could do the scavenger look. Never did. BBTS still has a few, so I might go back and buy some there. But just pan down so you can see BB8. Really, really cool BB8. I like it. And back up here to Rey. And this head sculpt, a lot of people hate it, but I think it looks spot on. I think it looks amazing. Let's go ahead and turn that on right there. Yeah, let's pan down for BB-8 real quick, just so you can see him with the lighting. Do that. And he does have a little lighting mechanism, which I barely used, which is the thing, because you can barely see it. Like, so what's the point of turning that on, you know? But, go ahead and drop the pick on there. So yeah, BB-8's amazing. I come up here to Rey. Angle that back right there. And again, this just has amazing shelf presence, and I love the character. I absolutely love Rey. Rey's bae. But I think they did a really good job with like the hair sculpt. The outfit is just amazing on this thing, and if you display it with the scavenger look, that's even better, I think. I haven't done that yet with this one because, like I said, I was planning on buying a separate one just to do that. Never did. Wish I had. Still can do it, so I might. But I'm definitely getting the Last Jedi Rey for sure, because I'm getting every single. Yeah, I love Star Wars. I love Star Wars. Star Wars is amazing. But yeah, this figure looks awesome. Just trying to get some different lighting angles here. Yeah, let's start leaving it back there. See what that does. Yeah, love this figure. Love this figure. And like I said, people do say the head sculpt looks off, but they say that for every single female figure that Hot Toys makes. And the only one that I see that's off is the Age of Ultron Black Widow. That one just, ugh, and that's mainly because of the hair. That's like one of the few Hot Toys that I kind of regret buying. Alright, so let's move on to number 5. Number 5 is the Age of Ultron Captain America. This figure sold out way faster than I thought it would. And I'm glad that I got it because, you know, it's got the die-cast shield, it's got the magnets on the side of it. And to me, it is still the de facto Captain America figure. Of course, I didn't get the Civil War one that I wanted to, but it wasn't really too much different from this one, minus the way the head worked and the slight color differences. I skipped out on all of the Civil War figures entirely. Kind of wish I didn't get in buyer's remorse, or anti-buyer's remorse, I guess. I don't know. Hate that I didn't buy them. But, I love this figure. Every time I come look at my collection, my eye just gets drawn straight to this guy. Just because, you know, of course I'm a huge Captain America fan, but it's just something about how bright the red is and how clean the white is. It just, like, draws your eye to it immediately. Just like that right there, you're drawn to it as you come in, and then you catch the star, and then you're like, oh man, that's an amazing looking head sculpt. Just like catch you like, bleh. But I'm gonna turn that on. As you can see, I got him holding the Ultron Mark 1 thing that came with Mark 43. So yeah, that doesn't come with him in case you're looking to buy him or something like that. But I just got him posing it because it looks pretty cool. And I guess I didn't really have too many more accessories that came with him, so give him something to do. But oh, like that looks so cool. Maybe we work this a little bit. There we go. I like the way that shadow is. Of course, you got the Avengers logo on the side right there. I think a lot of people picked this figure up when it first came out. Obviously, you know, it sold out really fast. I'm not sure what the resale value is on it right now, because, you know, obviously I haven't looked because I don't plan to sell it and I don't need to buy one, so I honestly have no clue. But I remember when this thing first sold out, this shot up to like $300 instantly. So yeah, that's a bit unfortunate because this is an amazing Captain America figure. But like I said, there has been the Civil War version, then you have the Infinity War coming out too, which that's definitely getting that one because that's going to be different enough with the beard and the muted colors and everything. I cannot wait for that. But right now, this is the de facto Captain America figure that you can buy from Hot Toys. And I think it's visually stunning, and it's the most articulate that I've seen. Which I don't think the Civil War one improved on this one too much, because it's pretty much the exact same suit, the exact same materials from what I've seen. Of course, I can't speak for it because I've never had it in hand, but that's the general consensus that I've gotten from people in reviews. So really, it's just your preference. If you like more colors, Or if you like the screaming head that the other one comes with, which I kind of like that myself. But, whatever. Pick your poison, pretty much. But, you can't go wrong with either. And for me, I'm all about them bright American colors. Because it's Captain America. But, yeah, that's, like I said, it's personal preference, whatever you want to get. But, yeah, let's go ahead and move on to number 4. Coming in at number 4 is the A New Hope Chewbacca. This thing is a bewilderment to look at, just how it's covered in fur, head to toe. Me being a Chewbacca fan, like he's my favorite character from Star Wars, it's just so cool to finally have a figure of Chewbacca that actually has fur on it, like, oh, so good. I love touching this thing. Of course, you got the bandolier, which is nice and soft, and I think you could even store things in there if you wanted to really be painful with the latches, but the real star of the show is the fur. And of course how tall he is. He's accurate to how tall he is and things like that. Like, let me set him up straight, and we'll just find, let's go, not remember Batman since I've already shown him. So you can see just how tall Chewbacca actually is. So yeah, he's the right size, like he should be, and it's amazing. Like, they got it perfectly in scale with their other figures. Fur, head to toe, it articulates so well. Because there's really nothing hindering in it. It's probably the most articulated Hot Toys figure that I own. it's so cool, because it's just a true top body with a fursuit on top of it. There's really nothing hindering it. It's great. Let's go ahead and cut the light on just so we can get some accents and bring that like that. Whoa. But yeah, a lot of people have problems with the head sculpt, which I don't. It looks like Chewbacca to me. Oh, look at that. Let's just bring the bowcaster down a little bit. Look at that. That's Chewbacca. You can't deny that that's Chewbacca. Come on now. I never got the Force Awakens one. I want to. I never got Old Han either, so I really want to get those two. But just add that to the list of things that I really need to get, like Deadpool and BVS Batman. But yeah, especially got the classic Chewbacca hunch going on. Oh, love this figure. It's so cool. It shocks me that it's only number 4. Like, there's 3 more that are better than this, especially as much as I love this figure. But like, when I started breaking down my list and everything, that's where I had to put it, was on number 4. Because I'm like, well, shit, those other 3 ones are better. They're absolutely better than this Chewbacca, and that's crazy to me. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to number 3. And this is going to be a shocker for a lot of people, I think. And the shocker is Deadshot. Yeah. Pardon me. I adore this figure. The way it looks on the shelf is amazing. And like, I thought I would keep the Will Smith head sculpt on here. But the way this looks, it's too damn good. Like, I got the Will Smith head sculpt right here. And look at that. That's Will Smith to a T. It is a beautiful head sculpt. But this one's better. It fits the overall look better, I think. So you just chalk that on there. And just look at him head to toe. That's Deadshot. Okay? That's Deadshot. It's just so good. So let's go ahead and turn the light on real quick. And zoom in here. Just so we can see. Oh, turn the light bright. There we go. So, accents and details in here. Getting close. Is it helping? Probably not. I'm experimenting. Leave me alone. But if you recall from our review, I think I'm still the only person to point out that these are clips, that these are removable. You know, everybody knows that, oh, you can cock these back. But this little black thing right here can come out. Oh fuck, where'd it go? I see it. Come on. Come on. There we go. I'm not saying you want to do it, but you can do it. You see? It's got the painted bullet in there and everything. So, like I said, you can do it. And fuck. Okay, how does this go? Like that, I think. Can you see the hole? That's what she said. There we go. Got that back in there. It's loose now. Shouldn't be loose. There we go. Got it fixed. But yeah, so many intricate details in this. You got all the ammo pouches inside there, or the ammo magazines inside the pouches. And you got the 2 pistols on his back. Just like the way the armor's all laid out. I think even it articulates super well. It's just a sight to behold, and probably one of the best DC figures that will ever produce. I don't know why I had to think about that for a second. Yeah, probably one of the best DC figures they will ever produce, because it's so good. It's just so good. I don't know how they could ever top this for a sequel or anything like that, because it's beautiful, beautiful figure. Alright, so these next two one's not going to be a surprise, but number 1 is. Alright, number 2 is ObiWan from A New Hope, and I love this figure so much. Obi-Wan's one of my favorite characters, honestly. He's my favorite human character from Star Wars, but he's like one of my favorite characters of all time. I just love him. It's just a great, great character. And they captured Alec Guinness to a T with this face sculpt. It is one of the best face sculpts I've ever seen. It is still one of Hot Toys' best. Like, top 3, honestly. It's really, really good. And I gotta be honest, I haven't reposed this guy in, probably a year and a half. It's been probably a year and a half. Because I found this pose with him, and I'm just like, that's Obi-Wan. And of course, you know, I got the training droid that came with Luke on his base, because I got him posed next to Luke, and all that good stuff, you know. I just want to take it out for the review. Or for the video. But I'm go ahead and turn that light on right now. And we'll just put it back here. And as you can see, it's just, that is Alec Guinness. The way they got the wispy hair, every part of his face, just so good. The only negative about this figure is this coat collects dust like a motherfucker. Oh my god. Like, it's just because it's like a microfiber type thing, and it clings to your skin too. You're just like, ugh. It's weird. It feels, if you own this, you know what I'm talking about. It feels weird. But, it collects dust like nobody's business. It's like, you'll leave this thing, and then you come back for like a month later, and it's just like gray. Like, oh, yeah, I should dust this thing out. And it's simple. I could just get a can of air and just like clean it out, and it blows right out, so it doesn't damage it or anything like that. But it's a bit of a maintenance you got to take with this figure, but other than that, it's no big issue. And just look at that. That is Obi-Wan. You can't get any better than that. That is Obi-Wan. That's what I love what Hot Toys has done with the Star Wars license. Like, they have the best Star Wars figures, bar none, that you can get. They're so amazing. Like, I've kind of drifted away from Black Series a bit, just where I don't feel like I have to have everything in Black Series now, because Hot Toys is cool. I'll get something in Black Series if I know I'm probably not going to get it in Hot Toys. Like all the Rogue One stuff. I don't think I'm going to get into the Rogue One stuff, honestly. I love Rogue One, but they're not going to finish the line. And if they're not going to finish the line, then I don't want a Jin, I don't want a K2, I don't want fucking Chirrut, I don't want Chirrut without base, I don't want Jin without, I don't want K2 without Cassian. So, yeah, it's just, no. If they announce Baze and Cassian, I would go back and get the special. Oh god, if they announce the Krennic, oh, I'm done. But, yeah. What they've done with the Star Wars license is absolutely amazing. And they catered to one of my bad sides that I've had ever since 3 3/4 days with Hasbro, which you're going to see now. And if you know my collection, and you read it in the comment that I just made in the last segment, then you're going to know that my number one, the First Order Stormtrooper. Oh, am I going to get a lot of shit for this one? Whoa, here we go. Why did I pick this one? Because it is amazing. Every time I look at my Trooper Army on my shelf, I'm just like, oh damn, that look good. And of course, I've army built these troopers in all scales. So it's not even just that. It's just, I like the way the Hot Toys one looks. To me, it captured the trooper best, and this is the best trooper I think that they've done that I own. I don't own the original Stormtrooper. I got the Sand Trooper, and I have the Space Trooper. But I don't have a regular Stormtrooper. Wish I did. That probably would have made the list if I did. But this guy right here. Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. I love this thing. It is just so good. And people, like the myths where people had like, oh, it's not going to articulate well, which it's not if you don't know what you're doing. And people are like, oh, the rubber's going to deteriorate. Well, I've had all mine in the poses that they've been in for well over a year, probably a year and a half at this point, and they're all fine. They're all fine. Like, I'll go ahead and I will. It's the first time I've done this. Da-da-da, look at that. Nothing is wrong with that. It's a little bit of dust right there, but look, there is nothing wrong with that joint. I'll even hyper extend it back. There is nothing wrong with that rubber. That's the first time I fucking moved that in well over a year, probably a year and a half. Nothing wrong with that fucking joint. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So just a little bit of dust that I gotta blow up. That's it. Using some more dust in the gun right here. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with the rubber on this. And these things are just still in stock. They go on sale every single time that Sideshow has a sale. I don't know why people aren't buying these things. Is it just because people don't like the First Order Stormtrooper design? I don't get it, because I love this thing. It looks beautiful. I mean, whoa, fuck. Crotch grabber fell. I love the original Trooper design. Don't get me wrong. I love that original Trooper design, but this is just a step beyond. I love how beefy it looks. I love how streamlined it looks. Yet it still has the essence of the original Stormtrooper. Especially with the episode 8 ones where they have the grill back inside of there. Now that make it look good. That make it good. But let's go ahead and turn the light on just so you can see. Oh, look at that. Just the way that light accents inside this thing. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, I love these things. And I'm going to add a clip here at the end just showing you my Trooper Army. Just, oh, turn the light on bright. That'll work. Who cares? Oh, look at that. Woo! They look good. I want to buy another one. I've every time they go on sale, I have to stop myself from ordering another. Like, no, you have 5. No. Oh god, I literally have $1,000 in First Order Stormtroopers. That is fucking insane. I hate myself for that, but I love myself for that. Oh, look at this thing. It's beautiful. I love this figure. Let me go ahead and get the light on bright. Get some harsh lighting in here. Ooh. That doesn't do anything. Yeah, the thing looks so good. But yeah, this... it pisses me off, honestly, that these things are not selling out. That they're just sitting there. Like all the Force Awakens ones. Like, you can still get the Rey BB8 set. Either they massively overproduce them, or people just aren't buying them. And that's unfortunate to me, because I absolutely love these things. I think they look stellar. I think they articulate well enough. Like, you can't get them in super articulated poses, But I gotta show you the ones that I got in there. I got them in amazing poses. You know, you gotta work with them to get there, and then you gotta work the arms, you gotta work the shoulders, you gotta work the legs and the knees. But it's all just people are too afraid about this rubber here. They're like, oh, I don't like the rubber. The rubber's gonna break. I just proved to you there's nothing wrong with that rubber. Nothing wrong with that rubber. So, I don't know. But then again, I never had problems with rubber rotting on anything. So, I don't know. It could just be my climate. But that's been an extreme pose. You saw how bunched up it was. Like I said, that was like that for over a year. You can go back and look at videos on this channel. And it was like that for over a year. Ugh. So, yeah. Boom. Alright, I'm going to show you the Trooper Army now. Alright, and here is my first order Stormtrooper Army. They look so good together. They do. Ooh. So let me go ahead and bring Kylo Ren out of the way, just so I can show you what these things look like and all the poses that I have them in. You see that one? Really cool. He's like a badass dual-wielding pistol guy. Got the heavy gunner, which unfortunately, like I said, like I said in the review, he can't hold his gun two-handed, so I just sling it off the shoulder, and that works for me. That looks badass. That's the one I showed in the clip right there. Actually, you gotta feel when this guy does not like his crotch grabber. There we go. That's the squad leader. That one's still in stock. It's an exclusive too, so go get that shit. Then you get this one, you got the gun pointing up and everything. Then you got the crew trooper. That's just like another regular trooper right there, but yeah. These things are absolutely amazing. I love them. I love them. I really want more. I might get like a flame trooper. Put over here. Get like an officer. Put him over here. Get one more regular trooper. And maybe put a phasma right here. Put a phasma behind him. I don't know. Still making these decisions. We gotta stop. As you can tell, I love these figures. Let's go ahead and just turn this line on right here for accents. Just these little. Nah, that doesn't. Also, special shout out to this guy right here, the TIE Fighter pilot. This figure is amazing. Does not get nowhere near with love, and you can get this thing for like 150 bucks now, so add that shit to your collection. But yeah, that's gonna be it for my top 10 list. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comments down below. And sure, you will rage about my pick for number 1, but gotta be honest, that is my favorite figure. So yeah, see you guys in the next video.